Hello, my name is Joel Monroy, and I will be telling you a little bit about the plant Echinacea. Echinacea is actually a term used to describe many different species that fall under the genus Echinacea, so it's sort of a blanket term to describe these different species. And it's usually seen with a pink or purple petal, as we see here, and it has a very distinct conical seed head where it has its seeds, and it's very spiny, sort of like a hedgehog, which is actually where the plant gets its name. Uh, Echinacea is a derivation of echinos, which is Greek for hedgehog. Now, echinacea is commonly used to treat cold and flu symptoms. It can either be taken on the onset of a cold as a preventive measure, or it can be taken during a cold to minimize the duration of the cold. And it's taken as such because of its immunity boosting properties. It's said to have many immunity boosting properties, and so it's taken to treat a lot of cold-like symptoms such as sore throat, fever, and coughs. And echinacea is even said to have antibacterial properties, and in fact it was widely used before the advent of modern-day antibiotics such as penicillin. Now, historically, echinacea was used widely by the native Indians of North America, which is the area that it's native to. And the Native Americans used it as a sort of cure-all to treat hundreds of different ailments. They used the plant and roots to make teas to treat sore gums and sore throats. They ingested it to treat coughs. They used it topically, making salves to treat measles, mumps, and snake bites. And it is even said that medicine men would use the plant to treat their mouths to make them heat resistant so that they could perform feats of power by holding hot coals for extended periods of time in their mouths and impress the fellow natives. Scientifically, there has been several studies, although none of them very conclusive, about the benefits of echinacea. There have been studies that show that echinacea will shorten the duration of a cold if taken during the cold. There's also a lot of studies done to show its immunity boosting properties that people say it has, and it's actually been shown to activate phagocytotic cells in the body, and these cells are actually a very important part of the body's innate immune response. And so this actually does show that it would have some immunity boosting properties. Again, though, none of these studies are entirely conclusive beyond a shadow of a doubt. And so overall, I would actually recommend the use of echinacea. I wouldn't actually spend money on it, but maybe if you can grow it in your garden, that would actually be really good. It doesn't have any prominent side effects, and it's been used for hundreds of years to treat different ailments. So I would recommend the use of it, but instead of buying it, one can just make it an addition to a backyard garden, and you could have echinacea for free and enjoy all of its supposed properties. Thank you very much for listening. That was a little bit about echinacea. I hope it was informative. Thank you.